Hi, tuk-tuks. How y'all doing? You enjoying some more daylight?
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah. You'll be able to take the plastic off your coop there pretty soon. Or off the run. Now that the days are getting warmer. Hi. Alright, let's go check on our crops. So we spent the day out here. It's March 9th, 2025. We spent the day out here weeding plot 1, and we were able to get some potatoes in. So I'll pop up on the screen our plot 1 plan for a year, but we've started using the garden planner from Epic Gardening and helping map everything out. So let's walk down real quick. But we got red potatoes and some probably Yukon Gold potatoes that we saved from last year. And you see these two rows. This one is the Yukon Gold, that one over there is the red. But we got 1/3, or actually it's about 1/2 of these two rows with you know, 2 potatoes just after another. And then we're gonna do a nice trellis with a 16-foot cattle panel, have it arch up over this, and then we're gonna have peas and everything that'll vine all the way up. We're gonna do that all the way down these rows. So we're gonna do some squash and a couple other vining crop and have them vine up the trellis. We'll come down here real quick and take a look at our garlic. So here's plot 3, that's plot 4. Plot 4 needs a lot of weeding, but plot 3 we planted our garlic last early November, maybe late October. We got in nice and early, but you can see that a lot of it's all sprouting up real nice. And we had a really good germination rate again this year. So this is a nice German hardy hardneck.
Hardneck, yeah.
So I think we planted about 10 pounds of garlic bulbs. You know, we broke them apart and planted the cloves. So we'll see how much we get. It's going to be a lot of garlic.
Yeah.
So
we haven't even gotten through last year's garlic.
yeah, we've got jars of preserved garlic in honey and
like fermented in honey,
yeah,
and fermented in water.
Yeah, fermented honey and fermented water. So all right, well let's run upstairs to the grow room. We've gone ahead and gotten that all cleaned up, sanitized, and ready to go. We've got a bunch of things already seeded, so let's take a look at that. All right, here we are in the grow room. We've already got some what was that, bok choy. So I made this improvised NFT setup here. It's probably back in January maybe, and yeah, we went ahead and planted this nice bok choy. But we've got all the trays and everything all cleaned up, sanitized, and all ready to go. And we've got about 300, I think, seedlings thereabouts. This one's a bunch of the leafy greens and stuff that'll go in the NFT in hoop 1. We do have a bunch of tomatoes and stuff like that that'll go out and give to the neighbor, and a couple different things. Let's go over here. We've got a bunch of peppers, many different varieties of peppers, as we usually do. We got some super hots, habaneros, and we've got a bunch of different banana peppers, all different kinds. And then bell peppers, paper lanterns, habaneros again, and then we've got some cucumbers in here somewhere, some different
no, those are all tomatoes.
Yeah, that's right. Cucumbers would go too quick. And we did just tomatoes. So yeah, we've got a bunch more to plant. Basically, this was all the stuff that we knew one could go out early, but also the peppers we wanted to get started because they're going to go into here with those 6-inch square blocks of rock wool, and they'll all basically be sitting in here for probably another month or so until we get them out into the buckets, into the hoops. But we've got the Mr. Cool running, so it's nice and
Cool run-ins.
Yep, cool run-ins. So it's keeping it pretty warm in here. It's set to 70. It's currently 71, so it's working pretty well. But yeah, not all of these seedlings will be used. We overseeded so that we could make sure we got good germination rates, and we didn't want to waste 2 seeds in each cell. We just went with 1 in each, and then that way if we get one that has good germination, we didn't have to clip a seedling and waste it.
Yeah. And if we've got more than we need for the hoops, then we'll go out in the field or out front or wherever else. So
yep, we're gonna plant Tranquility this year, and then out front, like we did 2 years ago, and just have a nice variety of different plants all around the property. So you can see behind Joe, we've got tons of our potatoes. We've had them stored in here over the winter, and you can see how all the eyes and the shoots are coming up. I think Joe posted a picture of that on Facebook a month or so ago. We've got the red potatoes, we've got some of the Yukon Gold still, and then we've got some Finger Lake potatoes there that are going to go into plot 2. And we still have some in our basement in the house. So in those ones, I think the shoots are coming up like nearly a foot. Because it's fairly low humidity, or probably mid 50s or so in the basement, 40s, 50s, and then it's nice and cold.
yeah,
So
but we haven't really done anything to the potatoes. They were left, we didn't eat them, and we just left them in here. They've been chitting pretty all winter, and now we'll just throw them out in the field again and use them as seed potatoes. So
yeah, we figured didn't make sense to throw them out. They were too far gone to eat and preserve. They were starting to get soft, so we figured, well, let's just see if we can keep them in here in the dark. We had no lights on except for one of these grow lights, and they turned out. Hopefully they'll grow. I mean, they're chitting, so. But you're gonna make some kimchi with this?
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull some of these leaves off, or maybe the bulk of the leaves off, and make a big batch of kimchi.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
So I think we're running out.
We're running low. We've got like that much left from last year. So, but we do have copious amounts of sauerkraut.
Oh yeah, tons of sauerkraut.
So there might be sauerkraut on the burgers tonight.
Ooh, sounds good. I think too we've got more cabbage. We've got collard greens set up in here too. There's some cabbage back there. So we're gonna try to probably clean this system, reuse it, since it'll stay nice and warm, cool, like in the 70s. It won't get too hot, and then also it's pretty pest free in here. So hopefully we can have better success with doing some collard greens and stuff in here.
Yeah.
Especially as like the peppers and everything that we're gonna have in the blocks and all these trays move out, we'll probably have a couple more of these all set up, and then we can try to do some of those leafy greens in here that is a more controlled environment.
Yeah. Every year we try to grow collards, and we get the leaves nice and big and beautiful, and we harvest once, and then they completely get destroyed by worms and
those cabbage bagworms and stuff come in, they find them, and they just go to town. And we don't like to spray anything on any of our vegetables, especially since the whole idea is that we're growing in hydroponics and NFT. Like, they're clean. You could just pick one of those out. You don't need to wash it. It's never been in dirt or soil, so it stays clean. And doesn't make sense to spray them with anything, so it kind of ruins the whole point.
Yeah.
We hit them with some water, and that's about it.
Yeah, we spray them all down every day, just like we do for all the buckets, just like we do for everything in the plots. As our added you know, pest control in case there is any
Aphids
or
or
anything
something
like
starting.
that. We're
Yeah.
looking every single day, and we're spraying everything down, so that nothing gets stuck there, or you know, there's no eggs or anything like that. We're washing them off constantly. But
Cool view, you can see everything kind of coming up across all the blocks. All right, well, figured we'd do a quick intro to 2025. We'll go over another video with maybe some of the plans and stuff like that. So, all right, to be continued.